Hello, Aries. How are you? Happy December 8th. I am back to do the Advent calendar. I missed yesterday, as I told you, I was away with my daughter for her birthday. We're back now, so I'm going to do both the 7th and the 8th together. Sometimes that happens. Who's ever had an Advent calendar where you didn't forget a day. So anyway, we had left off here with the Empress, right? That like somehow once we finally got to sort of expressing our desire, that thing that sort of made us grow wings, our expansion, that actually contributed to our fertility, our feeling of being abundant, our ability to sort of fly towards our dreams. So now we'll do the 7th. This says, spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationship with, listening and talking to each other. Okay, and that's interesting because remember here the canary spirit came up about singing your own song. And I had said one of the things that I said about this one was like that it was kind of confessional, that was that it brings up those old sort of not mystery movies, but the movies where they say, he's going to sing like a canary, that there was some sort of confession that needed to be had. So if there's like a little relationship situation that you haven't necessarily talked about, or or like starting to express that in the spending some time together, perhaps that enables that to take place. If it's not a relationship, but just yourself, that actually one of the things that we were talking about that came up here early on was the ability to sort of channel your own higher self, and to channel messages that need to come in to help you, to give you this insight that's going to help things to change form, and to give you the insight that embodies that, so that it stops being something that lives in the outer realms and actually becomes something that takes place in the physical. So this is a good time, December, this is a 10, a good time to channel some of that higher self energy, to spend some quality time also with you. um, and this is that moon, so that may be, talking about this moon coming up, which is on the 12th. Now let's see, let me read to you what's in this book here. um, oh, they literally flipped right to it. Okay, so it is imperative, yeah, I said that. It's easy to slip into the routine of our daily lives. It is important to set aside some time to really connect and give your partner your full attention that is not interrupted. Make eye contact and learn to appreciate each other. Okay, again, so if that's part of a relationship, or a developing relationship, or a relationship you would like to have happen, this kind of came up in the reading this week, where it was talking about commitment, and that it was only through commitment that we would be able to understand if it was something for us or not for us. That as long as you're fickle and sort of sitting on the fence, it never gets to be what it needs to be. Um, and even if what it needs to be is actually not for you, that's also something you might not discover unless you commit to exploring it. Um, anyway, let's read the eighth. And here's the funny thing. So today is, I'm in Italy, and today is a big day. It's the Ascension. It's a national holiday. And this is funny because it is the saints. This is my only saints deck. And what comes here is the guardian angel of youth. So as I share my enthusiasm, humor, and sense of fun, I protect and honor my youthful spirit. So that's interesting. Here's those, the wings again. The wings keep coming up again and again. Let me read this one to you also. This Angel of Youth, which actually I've never seen before. So give me just a second, please, to find it here. There's another one of those books that doesn't have pages. Ugh, makes me crazy. Going back to the whole patience that we were talking about. Sorry, I still can't find it. Here we go. Okay, so angelic realm, angel of the heaven of form. So his function is to guard and protect all that is youthful in us. Gifts for Earth. It can help you to enjoy your youthful spirit, strengthen and protect your vitality, nourish all that is youthful about you. So, the guardian angel of youth, whose bow and arrows and a slingshot indicate athletic prowess, is full of the vital energy and enthusiasm of the young. The energy of youth is positive and fun loving, and this angel ensures that these qualities abound. Okay, so maybe that's, you get these two together and sort of like the weekend cards. That the idea of spending some quality time together, doing things that are fun and youthful, may help also bring out this sort of Empress energy, this feeling of being abundant, this feeling of being expansive, uh, this sort of third chakra canary energy of being happy. So there is kind of like a playfulness turn here, to the energy. Definitely with this Sag season, this is a more fun time than Scorpio season, that's for sure. So maybe this week, what's left of this weekend, get out there, and if this doesn't have to do with a partner, maybe get out there and commit to spending some quality time with yourself, doing things that are fun, that make you feel like a kid again, or things that you used to enjoy doing in your youth that make you feel light and free, and connected to sort of an eternal spirit. Uh, and maybe go out and buy yourself some flowers, something that fills you with that sort of energy um, of eternal youth, which is optimism. And actually, that was one of the things that kind of came up in the other reading in the astrology, is that if as long as you're in a state of gratitude, it's like that is the most open energy there is. um and this is a spirit of sort of optimism that in not in this season, but with what's been happening to us and with what may be coming towards us, there can be a tendency to slip into sort of pessimistic and angry energy. And it's important to be able to purposely get oneself out of there. So if you sort of this is an easy way to do it, kind of like a shortcut. If you find something that was from your youth that makes you feel youthful, and maybe it's decorating a Christmas tree, and it's funny because actually, like, I haven't decorated a Christmas tree in I don't know how long. And my daughter's 14, so she's not really into that. But I was saying to her, I was like, you know what? I haven't done it in so long. I really want to, like, sort of capture that spirit of what it was like when I was a kid, and still had that sort of like, naivete that came before all of the crap with life came around. So maybe try and capture some of that third chakra spirit with what's left of the weekend, if you can, or during this week. Whenever things get too much, find that sort of thing that you used to like to do when you were a kid. Maybe it was like singing in the shower, kind of thing, or a song from when you were a child that made you feel happy and positive about life, and use that as part of also your oh, and there it is. You see how there's that sort of like yellow energy there that's shining over. So if you can sort of encapsulate, sorry, that vibe there, that looks like the message for the day. So I will see you tomorrow on the 9th for the next one. Hope you have a great afternoon. Ciao.